Wide receivers you need to start and sit for week 8 of fantasy football, with the first one being start Zay Flowers. With Lamar Jackson expected back this week, Flowers is back to being a top 15 wide receiver. Now gets a scrumptious matchup against the Bears, giving up the 6th most points to receivers. But sit Jalen Waddle, who has to go against a Falcons defense that's only allowed 2 receivers all year to go over 11 fantasy points. Not only that, but this Falcons defense is allowing the fewest passing yards per game out of any team in the NFL. Instead, you need to be starting Wan'Dale Robinson, who's established himself as the clear #1 target for Jackson Dart, averaging over a 27% target share since Dart became the starter. Now gets a great matchup against the Eagles, giving up over 19 fantasy points per game to opposing teams' wide receiver 1. But sit Xavier Worthy, who hasn't gone over 4 targets in the last 2 games and is going to have to get in the end zone to have a good fantasy day. Start Romeo Doubs against the Steelers. He's a clear #1 target for Jordan Love, averaging over 8 targets per game since Jaden Reed's been hurt. Now gets a great matchup against the Steelers secondary, giving up the 4th most points to wide receivers. But if you haven't already made your prediction for Offensive Rookie of the Year, lock in and make it on Kalshi. I think Emeka Egbuka is the favorite right now. Make your pick. It's available in all 50 states. Sit all of the Bills wide receivers against the Panthers. They're going to have to get in the end zone to hit projection.